Howdy, Creekwatchers. Ready to save some data on your DO meter? Let's check in with Beth and see how it's done.
Hi, my name's Beth Wasden, and I'm the Deputy Director at Nanticoke Watershed Alliance. Today, we're going to be talking about managing data on your DO meter. So when you are out in the field and you are ready to take your depth profile measurements, you of course need to grab your handy dandy DO meter. At this point, you will have already calculated the depths where you will be taking measurements, so you know all of that. What we recommend that you do is that you save and recall your data once you finish taking all of your measurements. The DO meter, once it locks into data, it's only going to remain stable for a very short period of time. If you try to just call out the numbers, they will start fluctuating. Instead, if you save the data, you've captured the stabilized data. There's no rush. You can go back to it even once you get back to your car, or you go home, which I don't recommend waiting until you go home. But if you're on a dock or you're on a bridge, somewhere where you really feel like you need to get off the structure, saving the data is very beneficial for those times. People do record the data set that they have saved on their data sheets. If you want to do that, there's not a strict box to do that, but you can just put that on the water quality data sheet. You're going to put the data set number to the right of the surface bottom measurements. And also, if you're at a deep water site, then your meter increment measurements, you would just record the data sets to the right of those as well. Now that we're out in the field and we're ready to take our depth profile, we just wait for milligrams per liter to stabilize as it has on screen, and we press the enter button. You should see dataset X saved. In this case, it's dataset 47. You will then move down to your next depth, and you'll repeat the process until you finish your depth profile. Once you're ready to recall the data and to record your numbers on your data sheet, just press the down arrow to highlight the data folder and then press enter. This will pull up our most recently saved data. In this case, it's dataset 47. You will then record that data on your data sheet in the appropriate box. To go down to the next most recently saved data set, you press down. In this case, you'll see dataset 46. Or if we wanted to go all the way back to the beginning, we would press the up button, and that would take us to dataset 1. In order to get back to the main screen, we press enter, then we press down, and that's going to highlight escape exit, and then we just press enter again. That returns us to the main screen. This is really important if you have a second site to go to, or if you just need to take another measurement. During the season, at some point, you'll need to, more than likely, delete data. In order to do that, press the down button to highlight the data folder, then press enter. In order to delete one single data set, press enter and then up to highlight erase with a little trash can. Press enter. If we want to just erase dataset 47, we keep it as it is, erase dataset. We press enter. And it says erasing dataset, and when you return to your saved data, we're on dataset 46. If we want to delete all datasets, we press enter, up, enter. Now we're going to use the down arrow to select erase all sets. Press enter, it'll tell you it's erasing all data, and then you should see memory empty. Press enter to return to the main screen. You now have 50 more data sets that you can save to your DO meter. Lastly, if you have any questions about your meter, please make sure that you contact us. We're always available to help and to make sure that your instrument is running correctly. Thanks and happy creek watching.